today we're going to do this look right here, which is very simple. Takes a few minutes and it's good for any festive, kind of look from New Year's Eve to Valentine's or anything you just want to do with the color red. So for this, you're going to need some red eyeshadow, some brushes, and some glitter. And as always, I always have eyeshadow primer on, so make sure to wear that beforehand. So I'm going to take this red in here from the Take Me Back to Brazil by BH Cosmetics, and we're going to start by packing on the color. So we're going to tap, tap, tap. So tapping the color with a little bit of blending in between, just a bit. You don't want to do too much because right now we're just packing on this color. Now packing on the color is going to build the intensity up of the eyeshadow. When you want a color to be really vibrant, you just want to keep grabbing the same color and just packing it on. So we're going to blend back and forth while we're at this. So we're going to get this all over our lid. We're going to go a little bit over the crease bone area. And I have hooded eyes, so I'm doing this, but you're also going to do this if you have normal eyes. This eyeshadow is going to serve as your base and also as your main color. So I'm going to pull, pull, pull and extend. And a little bit to the middle, extend right there. We're going to make sure to disperse this eyeshadow all over the lid. And pull your tail. To pull the tail, we're going to pull back and then pull inwards. And we are not reaching for more eyeshadow right now, we're just tapping off the excess. We're going to blend out the top just a little more. And we're going to do a back and forth motion with a light hand to pull higher. Now blending is very tedious, but it'll make it look a lot smoother and a lot better. So we're going to go back to the bottom here and we're going to swoop that out. Just a bit by bit, swoop it out. And we're going to tap a more color on now. So this right here, you're just going to basically repeat what you did the first time. You're going to grab more pigment eyeshadow and you're just going to smack it on your lid. Tap, tap, tap while blending it out. And do not blend too high this time. Just at the crease bone, you want that background color that you did earlier to show. Now this is the same color, but this time we're doing a little bit more color and a little bit more harsh. Once you're done with that, you're going to grab a makeup remover wipe and you're just going to wipe off the tail right there at the end, starting from the bottom, pulling upwards to make a straight line if you didn't use tape to line it up. And now we're going to reach into the Lovebird palette by ColourPop and we're going to stamp on the color on the edge of your eye right there in the inner corner. You're going to stamp, stamp, stamp. And this is the No Regrets color by the Lovebird palette from ColourPop. So you're going to want to use a darker eyeshadow and you're going to stamp it and you're going to slightly blend it. You're going to blend right in, blend just a little bit right out. And if you have hooded eyes, be very careful while doing this not to go over the crease bone area. Now the reason I'm using a darker color on the inner corners right here is to make that crease bone area more defined. It's going to make your eye pop out way more and have that depth and definition into that crease area. So we're going to blend just a little bit high in circular motions. And remember to use a darker color for the inner corners. So pat, 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 pat that color on. Circular motion, swoop in. So you're going to need a flat-headed brush. Now this is a concealer brush and I'm going to use the color Peacocky. And this is just to stamp on the color, so we're not going to use concealer to do this. So we're just going to grab a light shade and we're going to apply it to the front corners of the eye halfway through. Now don't worry if it's too perfect or not, we're not worried about that. So the reason we're using a flat-headed brush instead of a regular fluffy brush is because we want the corners to be sharp. So we're going to keep applying that, adding more pigment by more pigment each time and blending it upwards right there by the crease bone area, not too high. And this flat-headed brush is going to give it that sharp little look. Now I'm going to reach into the ColourPop palette and reach for this glitter. Now any glitter would do. I'm going to use a gold to give it more of a festive, nice looking look, nice glam festive look, and we're going to stamp that on little by little. You can put more if you want, but just be very careful. And we're going to put that right over the lid where we did that little fake cut crease with that other eyeshadow. So place it right over. Follow the exact lines, and if you go a little bit out of lines and the glitter falls all over the place, don't worry about it. You can clean it right up with a Q-tip. If you don't have this eyeshadow palette from ColourPop, you can also use a regular glitter and just use some glitter glue. So I'm just dispersing the color right here, and I want to make it a little bit more concentrated right at the crease area. So we're going to sweep this glitter color just a little by little all the way to the back until it touches the darker outer edge color, and then we're going to grab a Q-tip and clean it up just a bit, and you're done. So put on your lashes, add a little bit of highlight color to the front if you like I did, and that's about it. You're pretty much done for a festive, nice looking eyeshadow glam red look. So if you liked this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and hit that notification button for future videos. And don't forget to comment and visit my social media pages. And I'll see you next time.